Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Lowpolis. Nopolis, yes, please. Yes, today we are building a wall around our city from here to there and everywhere, so that way we can build our, a defensive structure for what we've built so far, which is very nice. I believe Tier 3 buildings are not available in the game at the moment from what I can see, and I got real hyped and I was excited to see more, but we're going to switch it up and do something different. That's what you do when you're trying to be creative, is do something a little different. So thank you guys for smashing that like button, showing your support to the series. You are all, as always, fantastic, so thank you very much for tuning in for more. I am excited to finish off here. I'm going to try to build most of our city up here before we defend it. We want it to look a little bit more, prestigious, so that way it's something to be defended. So I'm going to try to build like a large square or something around our town hall here today. And then we're going to top things off with trees and so much more. So our goal here today, our military generals, which is me, has decided in his infinite wisdom and greatness, which is me, that we're going to build a wall to basically complete where the mountain kind of finished off. Invaders, if they come in, are probably going to come this way. So we're going to build a wall here to the river, and then to try to defend, along the river as well. The river is kind of like a moat, and we don't really need to build a wall on this side either. It would be unnecessary. It's medieval times, so kind of building a fortified city is a thing with gates and whatnot. And boy, oh boy, fires are rampant in this game. But let's go ahead and get started. We need to make sure we have plenty of stone. So we're going to take a look here that we can have ourselves a gatehouse, an actual wall, and a tower, which can defend wherever. So we're going to go ahead and just build the wall on the outside of the city, between the mountain and the river, as I mentioned. And then inside the city, we might, build additional defensive structures. But for the most part, we're just going to kind of leave it as is. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll build ourselves a gate too. In order to build out here, we need to have some storehouses as well. So if we're going to plan this route, we need our builders to be able to supply the wall with building materials, that type of thing. We'll just play it that way. Just if you ever remember Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom, that's essentially what we're going to be showing off here today in some sort of a way. Now, if this is your first episode, and if you were excited because you saw, wow, military stuff, cool, well, make sure you go and watch the first episodes as well. And stay tuned to the end, where I'm going to tell you where you can download this game and also show you a military battle. There is a battle system in this game. This is an incomplete game from a developer who is just kind of working on it, showing it off, getting people's feedback, and I think that's amazing. I can't tell you how many things I wish I was able to give feedback on before it was completed, but, that's the way things be. Sometimes it ain't be that way, and sometimes it do. Let's go on up this way. We're going to build ourselves a storehouse, just to kind of, as you can see, the area is kind of being colored in once we get further and further towards the top. So we're going to do that too, and we're going to build another storehouse. Excellent. Very nice. So we're going to build our wall all the way from there. So let's see. Now, if you're getting kingdoms and castles kinds of vibes, you'd be correct. I also feel a little bit of, as I'm playing this continuously, I'm kind of feeling a little bit like Foundation in here as well, with kind of the cuteness and the, the whatever. But it looks like we can only build the wall 1 block tall. So let's keep on building. And we'll build our main gate here. And we'll have to put in towers. And what I'd like to do for myself is put the towers maybe on the inside of the wall. Does that make sense if I built it here, for example? I could also build it here, but I don't think there's a way for our guards to walk out. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of put the towers on this side. That'll be fine. I think Gandalf and everyone else would like that. Oh, I love the destruction. Look at that. Oh, and you get materials back for doing that, so that's good. Okay, let's build ourselves a gatehouse now, which will go right there. That'll be the grand entrance to Raptoria. And let's make it a double entrance. There we go. We'll make it like a real grand, pimped out, for lack of a better. I believe that's a medieval term. Pimping out was the act of doing something expensive and unnecessary. Yes. Okay, that's cool. That almost looks like a little castle itself. All right, let's build it all the way to the river now. And pretty soon we're going to need more materials. There doesn't seem to be a way to click and drag either. So we'll just have to kind of click and build it all the way there. So once this section is completed, we're then going to have to start building towers on our side to keep the enemy, whoever that is, out. I think the enemy is actually high prices and low quality. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and build this way. No diagonal. And we are now out of materials. So we now need to expedite our gathering of stone. So we've got some stone here. That's cool. That's outside our wall. So let's look for internal sources. Let's see if there's anything nearby that we can actually start mining from. Looks like that was the only other source. I don't see anything immediately close, aside from this source down here. But we do have 20 in the meantime. So let's continue to build all the way to the river. And, of course, my plan might not be militarily sound, but it is kind of just trying to be convenient at the time. Look at that. That town is so nice. I love this so much. Okay. I wish we were actually on the coast, so that way I could have the town be a port town as well. It'd be cool. I don't know if there's any trading or anything in the game yet, so it'd be cool to be able to trade for weapons or, maybe hire mercenaries if you needed to defend your town, that type of thing. All right, let's see. So we are at 6 stone right now. We're at 16. There we go. Now we can build all the way to the coastal area. And I'll put like a tower or something at the very end there. We'll see what we can do to have it wrap around. Let's add our little section here. There we go. I'm going to build dirt walls, or dirt roads down here by the walls so we can build our final storehouse. And the storehouse just goes there. Excellent. And let's continue to build that all the way to the corner. And that's just fine. Yay! Alright, cool. So it looks like everything here is complete. We just now need to expedite the amount of stone that we're getting. So it looks like any of these towers can be provided for stone. So let me see here. I just want to check and see where we can gather stone from since we're building so effortlessly so far. Looks like we can't gather any stone here. And it doesn't look like any of the buildings near the coast either. So this is going to be our only site. So I think what we'll have to do here is connect a road up to the main gate so our workers can get back. And we'll build a storehouse on this side too. So let's build a small road here. And one thing I don't like about the game so far, I shouldn't say that I don't like, but it's a little annoying, is sections of the road that have to go around forests. So we can't cut down forests to build the road, which is fine. We'll just have to kind of go around, which is fine. It's one of those windy forest roads, I guess. Let's see if we can go all the way around. Seems like there's a problem with the path here. Okay, I guess we'll go north. There we go. That made it around. Perfect. All right, and then we'll go around here too. Then we'll build ourselves another storehouse, and then we should have enough material by then to focus on building the rest of the fortress. Okay, let's build ourselves a storehouse. So this is outside. The enemy, if they attack, would attack here first. But, our military would probably give a long warning to when trouble was coming. So let's also add ourselves a quarry here. Seems like it wants to put the quarry facing that direction. It says doors are blocked. There we go. I'm going to try to spam that. Oh, good. So it actually went through and it rotated. So now we can build a quarry there too. Excellent. So now we're bringing in tons of money, tons of materials. We got so much wood. That's crazy. Come on over to my house for a barbecue, by the way. We got tons of that. How's the town doing? I don't see anything on fire or exploding, so that's fine, I think. Famous last words, I suppose. And let's build ourselves some more towers. Now, I don't know what the range of these towers would be, so let's just go ahead and say maybe one per section like this. Maybe these are just watchtowers more than they are like archer towers. So we'll just kind of place them like this. We'll try to do one there, and then we'll try to do two here with one at the end of the wall for the river. Fantastic. Well, that looks nice, I think. Maybe we'll do one at the very start of the mountain, too, just in case the enemy tries to climb the mountain. Excellent. That looks really cool. So our military fortress is nearing completion. I don't think this is the end of what we should do. The enemy is not going to climb through the mountains, and if they do, we'll have other military people there to stop them. It's not like we're building the Great Wall of China. We're not like going ham on an investment like that. Let's see. I want to fill out the rest of the map now too. So let's build a wall up here and then build like a now we can't get to level 3 buildings yet, but I would assume eventually in the game the developers would probably intend for you to be able to do something like build a let's actually back this up a little bit, to build like a barracks and a fortress and, siege weapons and things like that if you were to attack other towns. So it looks like we're low on materials again. What else is new? Let's go, let's fix this up a little bit. Let's sort out our little cornering here. And let's go this way. Yeah, that looks fine. And then we'll just go back this way. So each time we build one of these, it is 11 stone and 0 wood. Kind of nice that it doesn't take any wood to build. So we'll wait until we gain more materials. Let's see if there's anything else out there for us. As you can see, this is the corners of the map. And the map every time that we play in this quote-unquote demo is the same. It is not procedurally generated at the moment. But I don't see any reason in this game why it couldn't be procedurally generated. So let's see. All the way up to the corner. And it looks like we have some snow-covered mountains there. So maybe there's things for us to get like iron or something in the future. Wonderful. All right, so staying along this river seems to be our best bet. And going no further than the fork there is very good as well. And I also like spoons and knives, too, for big steaks. Okay, let's continue to add a little bit. I don't think our fortress is complete just yet. We need to add some more greatness to this. So let's go ahead and we'll add a... We'll say that maybe we're a border town, and we know that our border with the enemy or perhaps other nations is here. We need to protect our little kingdom, right? And so we can do our own thing, like run around with scissors and all sorts of craziness, right? We're a crazy bunch. So we're going to go ahead and put a wall down here, and this will be the extent of the wall, but I want to add maybe a fortress here. Like, let's make a fort or a castle here. So let's try building a castle now. And see how that looks. So we've got our little town hall there. This is going to be my own personal castle here, out by the farms and stuff, way off in the distance, for me to have parties. Yes, me and Chef Boyardee are going to be hanging out. So let's go ahead and add a couple of towers to mark the edges, and then we're going to build the ultimate entrance and fortress area here. So let's put a gate down first. And let's add 2 gates. So we'll add an external gate just to stop solicitors and people telling you to switch to Comcast or whatnot. So we'll do the 2 gates there, and then we'll do an inner and outer wall. So let's go back over here, and we'll do a outer wall and an inner wall. Don't want Comcast getting inside. This place is going to be Google Fiber only. I know some people hate Google, but my God, are they better than Comcast and EA? Could you imagine if Comcast and EA teamed up to make a streaming game service? Oh, it would be hell. All right, let's go ahead and add a few things here. So I'm going to probably make towers in the corners. So let's actually get rid of these corner pieces now. So we'll put a tower there and there. And then we'll put a tower here and here. And then we'll have the back end come around like this. So let's build our towers now. And towers require how much? That's 39 and 21. That's insanity. That's a crazy amount of materials, boy. All right, let's see. So let's build one there. And it was 39? Yeah, 39 and 21. I wonder if there's it'd be really cool in this game, too, if there were structures to lower building costs, but had maintenance costs. So, like, for example, like a mason or something like that would lower the overall cost of your construction, but needed to be maintained, that type of thing. I wouldn't mind exchanging gold for lower construction costs at this point. Look at the amount of gold we have. This is insane. All right. So we're going to extend it to this length now. So I'm going to build a tower here and here. And then we're going to make a little... So since I can't have like a tower I can't have a castle structure, we're just going to put towers around it, and that's just going to be that. So let's see. And then we can put little walls in between. So let's put a wall here. And we're just waiting for more materials to come in. And then there. And then we'll build the rest of the... Now, where should the towers go? There's going to be towers here, right? So then we probably want our next tower to go here. So let's put our external towers out, as they call them, perimeter towers. We don't want Comcast getting past the first wall, and if they do, that's why we're building 2. You don't want any of those pesky people in here. Look at this cool castle. I love this. This is so neat. Wish I could adjust the size of the towers, but I guess I'm not complaining for a free demo that you can get down below in the description. By the way, guys, speaking of free, do you guys like Raid Shadow Legends? Me neither, so let's not talk about it anymore. Cool. All right, let's go over this way and build some towers this way. And, oh boy. I think what we're going to have to do is just, let's see. Let's total up how many bricks we're going to need remaining, right? Oh, and we need 2 towers, too. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more bricks, and then 2 towers, which we might be able to borrow from Lord of the Rings, maybe? Oh, I got to build that on the outside. You noob. All right. Oh, I didn't even put that in the right spot. Okay. All right, calm down there. All right, let's build another tower. And then a wall off the backside. And then we just need to do one. Actually, no, we'll just build that there. We got this. This is almost done. Okay, then we build a tower here, so then we can put these in the middle here. And this will be where my house is, because I like having a house. There we go. All right, so we'll put a wall there, and then we'll put a final tower there, so that'll be fine. Actually, maybe I can put another gate here and then just make it look like... I think the best thing to do is to make it look like a tower. We'll put a tower in the middle. I don't know. It'll just be for my own personal bed, like we've all done in Minecraft a million times. So actually, let's put one tower here. So once we get up to 39, perfect. And then we'll just... Oh, this is going to be cool. So then we'll just put something along the back end, and that's about as close as I can get it. Because I can't really do any sort of diagonals. And any extra towers would look too defensive, so that's fine. So that'll be that. So let's plop these down. We need about, let's see, two more bricks. Maybe a Stanley Crew brick, and we'll be good. Oh, and then I'm going to build the road. Cool. All right, so 1 and 2, and that is our castle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should have it. Yep, and there it is. All right, there's our castle. Worth the hassle, right? Okay. Luckily, all the banners are facing the right way. That's nice. All right, let's connect the road. And I think we'll add some cobblestone roads as we get closer. So let's see if we do it right about here. There we go. And then we'll just make dirt there. Oh, that looks so nice. It's a good little makeshift castle for me. So if the enemy ever attacks and breaks through the wall, we still have our castle here and the town behind it. So yeah, good northern town like this. So yeah, everything north of us is just the other territory. Maybe they're not bad. Maybe it's like Canada or something. I don't know. You know, on our southern border. Who knows? I have no idea. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we can do to extend. So we built a castle. We built a giant fortified wall. I want to build a bridge out of stone. Speaking of all the stone that we spent on the actual construction of the castle, I want to see if we can get a stone bridge here now and upgrade portions of our town. As I mentioned, our town is becoming quite popular and a target possibly for the enemy. So I'm trying to... Looks like the bridge is just a bridge. It's not like made of stone. It's just you can make it out of wood and that's it. Because I can't click and drag across this. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to do it, so that's fine. Okay, well, that was going to be a nicer bridge, but I guess not. Let's continue to add some more stuff here. And then we're going to go on a military attack here very soon. I hear that the people of Raptoria are going to be under attack soon, so we better prepare for the enemy. First, we know we're going to be victorious, so we better make some roads that our troops can parade on. So let's make sure that we've got some high-quality roads so that way our troops' boots don't become muddy. And boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots, something about polishing them, I don't know. Let's go for huts here and there, okay, and maybe one more at the end. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Okay, so we've got a ton of money coming in, a ton of food, a ton of stone is coming back in now that we got all these quarry people. They built this gigantic defensive structure. That looks cool to me. I think we could, let's make some more improvements. What do you think? Should we make it look a little nicer? Should we make it look a little more complete or a little more fortified just in case, like a fine wine? No, fortified wine, kids. Stay away from it. All right, there we go. Spend a little extra on wine. It'll be worth it. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I should have put a tower down here, shouldn't I? That's fine. Okay. So now it looks a little more fortified. Definitely not like Helm's Deep, but whatever. Let's just add some defensive towers. Oh, dude, this is starting to make some really nice improvements. I like how this is starting to look. Okay, let's put some towers here. Maybe we'll put the towers out to the side like that. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, well, this is really cool. So now we've got areas for archers to stand out on and shoot all directions, and then extra thick defenses just in case the enemy smashes through. We could probably make our wall too thick, but if I make it like that, there's these weird pillars there, and that might look a little awkward. I'd like to make the wall double dummy thick, but unfortunately, no way to do that without it looking a little weird, like me. I always wonder, by the way, what's going on here. So this is saying that there's not enough, there's a problem. Producer not supported by storehouse, but there's a storehouse here, but maybe there's not enough workers at it. So let me go ahead and try to add a level 2 building out here, because we got a lot of structures out here. There's fishing docks, and there's loggers and hunters. So let's go ahead and add 2 level 2 support buildings out there. Awesome. And let's take a look at our people. Do they have everything they need? They certainly do. Happiness is not the best, mostly probably due to sickness, which is spreading around, but in most cases, happiness is pretty high. Actually, let's take a look at the town hall, and let's take a look at our tax ratios. Wow, 1,300 people are living in competition. Wow. Let's take a look at happiness. They're at tier 2. House unhappy, that's sick. And it looks like they'll probably be cured soon. The medical tent is around here somewhere. Where's that medical place? We have one here. And we have another one here. Oh, looks like they're downgrading because they're sick. That's fine. It'll be all good. We just wait a second for it to come on in. Ba-bum-bum. All right, I'm waiting for all the happiness to go up, but I guess it's just not. They're not gonna do their thing. Let's improve the city a little bit. Medics. Let's put a medic down right there. Okay, that should give us better coverage. We also have a tavern up here. We have 2 taverns now, so whatever you guys wanted to name it. I think I saw one called the Raptori Inn, which is one we get usually, which I always like that one. That's always a winner for me. So thank you for the comments on that one. And then we needed another one, but I forgot to mention it because we kind of just built it and then I forgot all about it. So whoever wants to name that second one, go for it. Top vote wins then. Glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section too. The city is really good. Let's get our population to 1,500. See if we can do that. Let's see if we can squeeze in a few more buildings. I would like to build a road up this way. Yeah, perfect place, it says. Oh, the rock again. Darn it. I hate that little tiny thing. Those little rocks like that are pesky. Alright, well, I won't be able to tuck this in here for sure. But we can build some houses way out in the distance. That'll be a rural family, I guess. And maybe we can build some homes up here for our rural farmers. Oh, yeah, why not? Let's get up to 1,500 then. Let's build a few. I think, by the way, if these people don't have access to the marketplace, I don't know if if there's anybody who will even live there. Right now it's 0 out of 11, but I guess we'll take a look. Let's take a look at most of our structures. Everything's pretty good. I've added those additional storehouses, but seems like even with 3 and 8 workers here, still providing some issue, but that's fine. All right, we're close enough to 1,500. That's not too bad. 50 more people to move in should possibly happen with a few buildings in time when they're not sick and not downgrading and having a fuss. They'll eventually hit that goal. All right, boys, let's go and have ourselves a battle. The final battle of Raptoria begins now. Let's hop out of this game real quick. And we're going to go into the game's fighting system. Now, keep in mind, the Tier 3 buildings don't seem to be here yet. There's nothing I can do about raising the happiness from what I can see. Happiness was like at about 100% with everything done, but here as it says, level 3 is not available. So the developer hasn't yet worked on that. But we have ourselves a really cool castle here. And so let's pretend as if we've grown a military, not to mention we have tons of food and everything else that we need. So let's hop on back, and let's go to the main menu, and let's go ahead and fight ourselves a battle for Raptoria. Into the battle demo we go. We may have seen it at the very beginning, but here we are, our forces for Raptoria versus them. Yes, those guys. Always pesky. So let's go ahead and wait for our command to attack. So let's see if we can actually give our troops orders. Oh, yes, look at this. Orders, meaning like how we can line up, that type of thing. Oh, it looks like they overlap each other a bit, but let's go ahead and send our archers over here to the side and see if we can provide fire. So you can see that the map is literally the same as the city building map. So it leads me to believe that perhaps we might be able to fight battles in or outside our cities and then fall back and have the battles take place like inside the city. That'd be really cool. Almost like some Total War type situation. That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to have our cavalry going first. Although I don't want them to go up that far, but I guess they did. And then we're going to take our archer, or swordsman here. Apparently there's different levels of... oh, look at that. Actually, there seems to be armored knights. These guys are fully clad in armor. And then the other guys were not. Oh, yeah. Looks like we actually have some pikemen here versus... yeah, actually, looks like these guys are mounted farmers with pitchforks. What is going on there? All right, and then these guys are also, yeah, farmers with pitchforks. So let's have these guys defend. Looks like they're trying to... They aren't even moving in for the attack, so we get a chance to kind of prepare. So I'm going to sneak around with these armored guys. Let's see if we can go through the forest. There we go. I'm going to try to get up behind these guys now. So I guess we're pretending as if this were set up ahead of time. Very basic battle system, but this is pretty promising. There is a potential here for a lot of different little things on the screen, such as, you know, possibilities of routing or reinforcement. All right, looks like we've... Oh, boy, I've made them mad. Okay. Well, come get me. We got our lancers here. Looks like they're going in. All right, they're attacking, so let's go ahead and begin the attack. Start with our archers, and we will push forward. Okay, cool. So their horses are being immediately decimated by those lancers. Our forces are pushing forward there. Oh, yeah, perfect combo mix of foot soldiers and also cavalry heading right at the top. You can see our numbers at the top. They started with lower numbers than we did, so that's good. We're at 70, 39, 36, whatever. There's definitely a way to lose this one. Let's bring up our archers now, and we'll have our... cavalry take care of their archers. I'm certainly going to win this one, but by a pretty unacceptable margin. Really, if you just run in, almost if you just select everybody and just attack, you're probably going to win better than if you just try to be all tactical and stuff. That's kind of how these games go. I probably performed better on our first episode. But this has been a really fun game. I absolutely love this little game, and I hope the developer kind of continues on making more of it. So let's head on back to the main menu and give a round of applause, one last round of applause, for Lowpolis. I don't know how to say it, but whatever. Lowpolis is... I think it should be called Littleopolis, I think, but I'm sure it has some other meaning or name. But whatever. You guys have been fantastic, so thanks for participating in this little... I guess this is kind of like a as you would say, maybe like a not a rundown, but like a kind of a winding down from Foundation and Kingdoms and Castles and other games. So this was really delightful, and I hope to see you all again sometime soon. Have a great day. Oh, and don't forget to use your blinker. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.